Hermes is bringing out yet another Birkin design from retirement. Hi guys, my name is G.P.S. and welcome back to my channel. It's been, I think, about 2 months since my last was new from Hermes video. So I thought that I would give you guys an update on some new Hermes bags, some of which are already available in certain countries, and most of these should be launching worldwide in the very near future. We'll be talking about the re-release of the So Black collection, the Birkin Sellier, and I'll also introduce you to a couple of new shapes. So if you want to find out what new bags you can expect to see from Hermes, then please keep on watching. I have never received as many questions about the launch of a product as I have received about the Birkin Sellier. Hermes was supposed to relaunch their Birkin in the Sellier structure for spring-summer 2019, but as everything, it took them a little bit longer than expected. You guys know the deal when it comes to Hermes. If they promise to deliver something for a certain season, you can pretty much expect them to be about 2 or maybe even 3 seasons late. And again, they are. So it seems like that the Birkin Sellier has only just started hitting the stores and it's been getting extremely popular, which I can definitely understand, but it's not really new to the house. It seems like it's another piece that Hermes is bringing up from retirement, because I remember the first time I saw the Birkin in Sellier was about 3 or 4 years ago. Hermes used to make them in very smooth leathers in larger sizes. I remember the one that I saw was, I think, a Birkin 40. Yes, I'm pretty sure it was a black Birkin 40. And it was absolutely stunning. The way the bag was constructed was very streamlined and structured. And it looked quite refined and elegant. But for some reason, the Sellier structure looked quite big in a size 40. And of course, Hermes is aware of the trends. They know exactly which one of their bags are very popular and which bags are in demand right now, which are obviously smaller bags. So Hermes decided to bring back the Birkin in Sellier for spring-summer 2019 in smaller sizes. They basically just took their older design and shrunk it to fit the Birkin 30 and 25 sizes, because those are the 2 main sizes that I have been seeing in pictures. It's no surprise that the Sellier structure requires a more heavy-duty leather. So the bags that I have been seeing were mainly in Epsom, which is one of my absolute favorite leathers from the house. I know that Epsom is quite a popular leather, and as I mentioned, I quite enjoy it myself. So if you love the Birkin, but you always felt that it was a little bit too casual for you, especially in softer leathers, because the Birkin tends to become a little bit more slouchy over time, and you're looking for something that's very sturdy and structured and quite elegant looking, then I think you should definitely look into the Birkin Sellier. The next new bag that I wanted to bring your attention to is again a re-release from Hermes, and it's the Trim Duo bag in size 24. It's a style that has been around for a while, but Hermes decided to shrink it for spring-summer 2020, and it also seems like that they tweaked the design slightly. They made the strap longer, and based on the pictures that I have seen, it looks like that it might be adjustable, but at the same time, I just don't think that this bag is interesting. This design has always reminded me of the Gucci Jackie bag, which I know was really popular in the 90s and early 2000s. And quite frankly, I think it should have stayed there, which is quite sad considering that Hermes' theme of the year is innovation, and it should be integrated into everything that they do. Yet none of the bags that we'll be talking about today are really innovative. So this bag is not one that really excites me, but I wanted to bring your attention to it in case you like these more slouchy and casual hobo bags. Although I'm sure you could easily find a pretty much identical piece at any vintage store for less than $100. Let me switch gears for a second and talk about a brand new design, the Simone Bag, which is actually not just a relaunch. This particular piece was supposed to be part of the Fall Winter 2019 collection, but again, it took them quite a while to bring this bag out. And I have only just started seeing this in pictures as well as on their social media. But quite honestly, there is not much I can say about this bag. To me, it looks quite boring and just not interesting. There's nothing unique about this bag. If you told me that this was a piece from Coach, I would definitely believe you without a doubt, which would be perfectly fine. I would applaud them and I could get on board with that bag, because their bags are not thousands of dollars in most cases. But this from Hermes just seems like a disappointment. I don't know how you guys feel about this bag. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But to me, this bag just looks really old school and outdated, even though that it's only just launched more recently. So I don't know how to feel about this. It's not a bag that I would pick up or I would consider. I would bet you anything that this bag will be nearing $10,000 in price, just looking at the structure and the amount of leather that goes into this. And while I'm sure that the quality is amazing and the leather is buttery soft and we cannot complain about that, the design is definitely leaving me wanting more. A design that I am really interested in, however, is the So Black Picotin. If you're not familiar with the original So Black collection, long story short, just before Jean-Paul Gaultier left the House of Hermes, he released a collection that was called the So Black collection. It consisted of very few pieces that had this really interesting black hardware finish. And it was initially released, I think, back in 2010, but it was a very short-lived collection. The technology that they had at the time to coat the hardware black didn't actually live up to the quality standards of Hermes. So as far as I know, they had a lot of quality issues and a lot of people were not happy with how the black coating chipped from the hardware. And I'm sure that in the past 10 years, Hermes and their technology has come a long way. And it seems like that they are bringing quite a few pieces back with the So Black finish, including a Picotin. I have also seen pictures of the Kelly Depeche as well as the Be Happy bracelet. So I'm really excited to finally have the chance to buy into this collection almost 10 years later. And I'll be sure to put them on my wish list as soon as we have a little bit more information. But I have been thinking about the fact that if I was someone who invested in the So Black collection when it first launched, I would honestly be pretty pissed now with the brand, because the fact that these pieces are now available again definitely decreases the value and the perception of the so-called limited edition pieces. So from my point of view, it's amazing that they're relaunching some pieces with the So Black finish. But if I was someone who invested in them 10 years ago, I would honestly be pretty upset. I would love to hear your thoughts. Do you think it's good that Hermes is re-releasing these pieces? Or do you think it's taking away from the value of the original designs? I'm not sure how I feel. Right now I'm really excited, but it's definitely some food for thought. And while we're on the topic of the relaunch of the So Black collection, it seems like that we have our very first sneak peek at the So Pink collection, which I talked about in a previous video of mine that I'm going to have linked up here. I stumbled upon this picture, which I suspect is going to be part of the So Pink collection that is rumored to be launching from Hermes. And if this is what the So Pink collection is going to look like, even I'm pretty excited, and I'm not even a big fan of pink. They chose a beautiful pink, which I think is going to be called Rose Mexico. It's this beautiful, saturated, rich, fiery pink, which I think was a perfect choice to build an entire collection on. I am not going to be someone investing in these, but if you love pink, then I think this is your time to shine. And as soon as I have more updates and more information about the collection, you guys will be first to know. And last but not least, I wanted to bring your attention to the Medor Clou or Cloud Clutch Bag, which is this beautiful geometric, almost trunk-like design that was actually supposed to launch for Fall Winter 2018, so it's definitely been a while. However, as far as I know, based on some rumors that I have been hearing, Hermes had quite a bit of issues manufacturing this bag because the closure is quite innovative. It's in the shape of the Medor little triangle that you might be familiar with from the CDC bracelets. And it took quite a while for Hermes to refine and perfect this closure. And while I have been seeing this bag in more exotic skins, it seems like that it's only just becoming available in goat skin, which actually looks quite beautiful in my opinion. I'm sure that this bag is going to be quite popular among the true Hermes collectors and Hermes connoisseurs, because it really is an interesting design. Personally, it's not my taste, but I definitely wanted to point this out in case you're looking for something a little bit more formal and classy, because it is really something that I haven't really seen from any other brand before. And this is it, guys. This completes my video on some new bags from Hermes. Please let me know in the comment section down below if you're considering picking any one of these up. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.